In this video, I will show you how to calculate fluid removal for a dialysis patient manually. Recently, I read a comment under one of my videos, and it was this person thanking me for the free guide that I'm giving away. And this guide is for you if you're preparing for your CCHT or your CHT exam. So look for it in the description of the video. But she was thanking me about the guide, but also she wrote that she was still struggling with fluid calculations. And that gave me the idea to make this video. I am going to help you understand how to calculate fluid removal manually, and we will do it in 5 steps. But now, remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also like this video because it'll tell me that you want more content like this. And if you have any other suggestion of a video that you want to see, just write it in the comments and I will put it on my list. We always start with the dry weight and today's weight. The weight of the patient when he arrives at the dialysis clinic for his treatment. And we also need to know what is the prime and the rinse back of that unit. So in this example, we are going to say that our prime and our rinse back is 500 milliliters, both things together, 500 milliliters. And then we are going to apply our 5-step method. Step 1, subtract the dry weight from today's weight. Step 2, convert those kilograms into milliliters. Step 3, add the prime and the rinse back. Step 4, add any additional fluids. Step 5, take that total and divide it by the treatment time to get the UFR. Now let's look at the information we have. We have that our patient today's weight is 73 kilograms and the dry weight is 70 kilograms. We also have that the prime and the rinse back is 500. And that is both things together. This number in your certification test, they will give you that number. And if you are a new technician at the dialysis clinic, they will also give you this number, okay? Then fluids, additional fluids, we have 350 milliliters for IDPN, which is the nutrition for the dialysis patient. Not everyone receives this, but in this case, we have a patient that's going to receive it. And then we also have 150 milliliters for the antibiotic, for Vancol, which is the antibiotic. Another thing we need to know is how long this treatment is. We are going to say that this treatment is 4 hours. It's a 4-hour treatment. Now we're ready to start applying our 5-step method. So we said that step number 1 was subtract the dry weight from today's weight. So that here, the difference, it gives me 3 kilograms. Step 2 is convert those 3 kilograms into milliliters. And the formula for that is 1 kilogram equals 1,000 milliliter. So if I have 3 kilograms, then I have 3,000 milliliters. Okay. Then step number 3 is add the prime and the rinse back. Add the prime and the rinse back, those 500. Add it. Now we have 3,500. And then step number 4, we're going to add the additional fluids. And we have 350 for the IDPN and 150 for the Vancol. This is 500. This is 500 mLs. So we're going to add those 500 mLs here. And now my total is 4,000 mLs. This is my ultrafiltration goal, my ultrafiltration total. So this is the amount that I'm going to remove in the entire treatment. So I want to say the UF is 4,000 milliliters throughout the treatment. Now, to get the UFR, the ultrafiltration rate, I am going to grab that total and I am going to divide it by the treatment time, which is 4 hours. And that will give me UFR equals 1,000. 4,000 divided by 4 milliliters per hour. Milliliters per hour. 1,000 milliliters per hour. The UFR is the breakdown, the per hour. So this would be the answer to your questions. So all you need to do is look for that answer and choose that answer. But now I'm going to take this. This is the 5-step method. Now I'm going to take it one step further because I want to make sure that this amount that I am calculating for this patient, and I said that I'm going to remove from this patient, is safe for the patient. Now, if you're worried about the certification test, this is it. We stop here. If we're at the dialysis clinic, then we need to take this extra step because we want to make sure that for each individual patient that we have, the fluid that we calculate is safe for them. In the certification test, what they are doing is they're just testing you to know if you know where all of this is coming from. Okay, so this is what you need to do. And that 5-step method, write it down. Save this video so that you can go over and over it again. Now, if we want to know if the fluid removal that we calculated for our patient is safe for them individually, then we will use this formula, the 13 milliliters per kilograms per hour rule. And so it's super easy to do too. Let's confirm it. So in this case, we are going to have the 13 milliliters, and this is the maximum amount allowed. It should be 13 milliliters or less, but this is the maximum amount allowed in this guideline, and it's a Medicare rule as well. So we have 13 milliliters per kilogram. And so if I multiply this by the dry weight, because that's what we use here, the dry weight, we said that this patient had 70 kilograms was the dry weight, okay? So if we do this, we multiply it, and of course, we're gonna need a calculator for this part. That's why this part is not on your certification test. You won't have to calculate this. But the other part, the first part I showed you, yes, that one, because that's basic math. This one here, you need to multiply bigger numbers. So let's see what this number is. This number here is 910. This kilogram will cancel out, and then I have milliliters in an hour, per hour, milliliters per hour. So this would be my ultrafiltration rate. And in our calculation that we did, if you remember, we said that the ultrafiltration rate, when we calculated this, UFR, was 1,000 milliliter per hour. So that means that this 1,000 will not work for this patient. I'm going to have to lower this a little bit because the maximum allowed for this specific patient is 910 milliliters per hour. Okay? So here we know and we can confirm. Now, let's see the total. Now I'm going to take the maximum allowed UFR, 910 milliliters per hour, that came from here, and I am going to multiply that by the 4 hours right here. This patient, we said that had 4-hour treatment, so it's 4 hours. We have the cancellation of hours here. And now we have 910 milliliters by 4. And that is 3640 milliliters. And so this is my total. But remember that in our calculation, we said that our UF, our total, was 4,000 milliliters. So this will not work. It's a little higher than our allowed amount. So we need to drop that ultrafiltration goal for that particular treatment. Okay. And that is it. This is the way that you confirm if what you calculated is safe or not. If it's not safe, you need to adjust. But again, for your certification exam, we do part 1 of this, and that's where you leave it. I hope this helped. And if you have any comment or any questions, please write them in the comments so that I can make more videos around this information. Remember to download the guide if you're preparing for your CHT or your CCHT exam. The link is in the description. And also remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you are aware every time I post another video. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.